about 9:30 p.m. I lost 1 hour because the time is now central. Is it central time? Mountain time. So mountain time for a mountain Jew I am. And guess what? This is Jenny. Jenny, hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you once again for hosting me. You know, you are unofficial couch surfer, and she is a friend of Jay, as I was mentioning about. And she is originally from LA, California, but she's been living in New Mexico for the past 13 years. And this is amazing. Like she lives on this kind of mountain, and she has like a really tall tree. What's the name of the tree?
It's a sequoia.
Sequoia tree, and it's like one of the 3 sequoia trees.
There's 6 in Santa Fe, and I have the tallest.
And she's got the tallest. Can you imagine? And like I arrived when it was already dark. So, and she has a dog by the name Sophie.
Sophie's a very beautiful dog. Sophie.
And you have a little cat too, right? What's the name of the cat?
3 cats.
3 cats, actually.
Yeah, little flowers. Actually, I've been in Santa Fe for 39 years, not 13.
39 years. Oh, 13 years in this house, right?
Yes.
And she's a graphic designer. She graduated recently from
Highlands University.
Highlands University, and she also went to Parsons in New York.
Yep,
and she studied also design, right?
Yep.
I see. What can you tell about Santa Fe in a couple of sentences? What is Santa Fe to you?
It's one of the most beautiful places I've ever been to or seen in my life. The people are amazing here, but it's mainly the light. It's like living inside a painting.
The light, the way the sun illuminates the city, you're saying?
Yeah, well, the thing is, we're up 7,000 feet, which is really high.
Yeah.
And there's no industry, so the weather is, well, so the air is very cool, and also it's very dry, so there's no humidity, so there's no atmosphere. So the sunlight is very strong for those reasons.
Look at that.
And it's magnificent. It makes you happy and glad to be alive. Like every day, I've been here for 39 years. And it's every day I'm so grateful to be here.
Guess what? She opened a synagogue here, right?
One of the 12 founders of Congregation Bet Tikva, yes.
I see. And are there many synagogues in Santa Fe?
Well, oddly enough, in this small town, we have 3 Reformed synagogues.
I see. And what inspired you to open a synagogue? Like what? I mean, have you been observant all your life, or?
No, not at all. A group of us would meet and get together, and then we decided let's build a building, and we rented for a while, and we built a building, and now it's all paid for, and it's actually right near the house.
How long ago?
15 years ago.
15 years, wow. And there's a rabbi in the synagogue and
Yeah, we
everything?
got a rabbi
Wow.
and a whole bit.
Mazel tov, as they say. What's this neighborhood like called?
Museum Hill. We're
Museum Hill.
Yeah, we're near
Look
the
at
museum.
that. We're in the Museum Hill. This couldn't be like amazing. Wow, couldn't be better than that. So I'm really excited. Thank you so much once again, and I'm looking forward to have people participate for the project. Guess what, guys? Yesterday evening I arrived to Jenny, and she offered me this scooter to use to film the Truth Is project. So I'm gonna start using this scooter for the next couple of days, 2-3 days. So one may wonder, how do I find places and streets and going from place to place by scooter? Because normally I rely on GPS, right? Now there's no way I can attach my little Android phone on here. So what I do is I basically just put the directions in and have the robot instruct me verbally. And I have, you see the headphone? It just tells me, okay, make a left here, make a right here, go straight another 800 feet. Things like that, you know what I mean? People are so kind here, very smiling and everything. One guy was passing like, oh, smile, enjoy the day, that kind of thing. Anyway, so I was at this Whole Foods store, and I was curious about yogurt. I wanted to buy yogurt, but like a sour one. and I saw this like Bulgarian yogurt, and asked one of the employees working there, how do I know if this is like really sour? I want it sour. He says, you know what? I'm gonna give you for free. Just he started crossing out the barcode you see over there, and he says Don. You see my initials, Don, and everything. He says when you go to check out, just show them and tell them that Don said, I can give it for free. So he says, just get back to me, tell me whether or not I haven't tried it, so this way I can tell other customers if they ask me whether or not it's sour. So I got a $4 worth of yogurt. I ate most of it. There's only like a little bit of left, and it's so tasty. I love this. This is San Pedro. You see? San Pedro. Alright. Now, I already got 2 people, and she's also Jewish. And they're cryptic Jews too. They come from Spain, apparently, living here in New Mexico. And they're considered to be cryptic Jews because they don't know that they're Jewish, but they look Jewish. And they are like of Spanish descent or something. I don't know. Anyway, so it seems like there's so many older people living here. I haven't seen too many youngsters. It seems like a vacation spot for older people or something like that. And most of people are not from here. Like the second person, Kiran, participated. She's also from New York. So go figure. Not too many youngsters though live here. Why is that?
Right, it is more tailored towards the retirement shop that people are going for. You do have a community of children that's fairly large. I mean, I raised 2 children here.
Right.
But
It's not a big community.
Education is always hard to get funding for here, which is
why is that?
amazing to me because it's all old people with no kids.
I see. So this is evidently painted in 3D to look like it's 3D, right? It's painted. You can actually see it from the side. But how about this? Did they actually dig a hole in the ground in this gallery to show that the elevator is stuck down there? There's a newspaper down there. Apparently there's no elevator. It's all mirrors. It's second day. I'm still using the bike, the scooter from Jenny, and it's really convenient to get around. You know, you just park it on the sidewalk, don't have to pay for parking, and it's really convenient. It's 150 cc, engine which allows you to go pretty fast. And that's where my frame is, you know. I put it back there, and I put an empty bottle so it doesn't like wobble or bang. I am in the famous Canyon Road, which has like a bunch of galleries. It's like the gallery street or something. So all the way down there, it goes all galleries on this road. And look at the way the houses are in New Mexico. I mean, the authentic New Mexican houses. They're all made from this kind of like a brown color. I don't know, cement that's covering the bricks, and everything is round. You notice how the edges are all round? So I don't know why, but this is probably authentic New Mexican approach to housing.
Because it's adobe, mud.
Oh!
And that's the style. That's a lot of this is. Some of it's real adobe, some of it's not. But it's a look. It's
Is that the New Mexican style of housing, like back in the days?
Yeah, it goes back 1,000 years or so.
Wow.
Well, not New Mexico, but it's like Moorish. But yeah, in Mexico and New Mexico, it's. Do you know what adobe is?
Yeah. Guess what, guys? John was telling me about 50 years ago, all of these houses were occupied by the Mexicans, and like over the years, the older people died out, and somehow the property, you know, taxes and all that went up, and now these houses are occupied by people from California and Texas, and these are like $500,000 houses that are here occupied by, you know, all of the older generation from California and Texas. So yeah, and there is a Española. Española is an area in New Mexico where all of the Mexicans had to flee, and you know, they ride those lowriders, and there's a lot of crime and gangs and whatnot. So yeah, like it's kind of like really dangerous area, Española. That's what John told me. And where, you know, all these guys living in peace, and you know, in these adobe mud houses. Sunday, September 2nd, 11 o'clock in the morning. I am leaving Jenny's house and I'm heading out to Austin, Texas. Austin, Texas. Crow is gonna be my couch surfing host, and she mentioned that she might not be home, so I can just come into the house. It's about 12 hours of driving to Austin, Texas from Santa Fe. So what was Santa Fe like? This is the house, by the way, and it's like 3 acres Jenny's land, so to speak, and the dirt road, you know, to get here. And basically, you know, as I'm talking to you, I'll be showing you like how everything is. She gave me a scooter, as I was telling you, and it was amazing. Santa Fe has been significant. Like, people are so laid back and everything, even though it's baby boomers mostly living here.
400 feet.
And
turn right onto East Zia Road.
So you see how red the dirt road is? So, and they actually purposely didn't want to pave it so that it prevents, you know, outsiders to come here or something. So
turn right onto East Zia Road.
And this is Zia. Zia apparently is some in Mexican means something, and it's a actually Santa Fe is considered to be the land of enchantment, and you can actually see in people's kind of like they're very laid back and very kind of like mysterious. And Jenny told me that, you know, it's like it's a place for renegades, you know, people who run away from things and stuff. So although, you know, I don't know if she ran away from anything, but so yeah, I mean, look at the road. We're on the mountain somewhere. I arrived in the evening, so I couldn't show you all this. And scootering around the whole town, you know, Santa Fe was amazing. You know, it's like so zippy and